How are you? Sag Madge, it was 111 when you were on. That is awesome. Okay, so let's get in. Today's reading, by the way, I just want to say yesterday was crazy. The video just cut out on us. It kept circling and refreshing and refreshing and refreshing, and it just crashed for a while, so I let it go. If you guys could help donate any money to my channel, I'd appreciate it. I think I need new equipment. I would really love to get a new camera set up. So, and the videos would be so much better for all you guys. So I would really appreciate that if you guys could donate any kind of, anything. And I'd be happy to pull cards for people later for the donation and even just a thank you, okay? I would like to get new equipment because I'm tired of this situation. I don't really know if it's just YouTube or it's my phone or whatever, but a nice camera would be really nice to do better videos. I do have the laptop, so that's good. So I just need to figure out how to do it better. Okay, so yeah, new equipment would be better. I'd like to get a camera. If you guys could donate anything here now and in between, I'd appreciate it. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Okay, for the Magic Circle, guys, we will be doing more tonight, so get ready for that. It won't be late. It will probably be around 9 my time, so it might be late for some people, but not all, okay? So, anyways, Magic Circle tonight at 9. Everyone else, thank you so much for being patient as well with readings and other things. It's been a crazy week. I love you guys. So we're going to get into what's going to be in the future between you and your person. All right, Spirit, please guide and direct me with my tarot to give me a truthful and honest message for my collective group who's watching me now on what's going to be happening in their future. What's going to be happening? Show me the future, please. Show me the future. How is this going to settle down? How is this going to work out? Oh, Spiral Skies Paradise, thank you so much for the $9.99. I appreciate you, girl. Thank you so much. I love your picture. I bet you're just as beautiful. What is in the near future for you guys? Ooh, we have the Star card. Wow. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, which is making progress, stepping up. Well, I've got a couple things to say about what's going to be happening in your guys' future. One, money is going to take a big, how do you say, a big turn. You're going to have an increase financially. A lot of you guys are going to be getting a raise or some kind of financial help. Thank you, Ted. Oh, for the $21 for a few cards today. Thank you so much, Ted. I appreciate that. So yes, you guys are going to be actually having an increase of financial support. I also feel you guys are going to be working together. You and your person that you care about, I feel that you guys in the future are going to be working on something financially together. This is teamwork. This is collaboration. And yes, you guys are going to be having financial security in some way. Now, this is a wish fulfillment. This is something you've prayed for, they've prayed for. You both have prayed for this financial break, right? This help. So I feel like money's coming in, working together. You invest in them, they invest in you. And it just feels positive and it feels good and it feels right. So I do feel like your situation's going to be real settled at home and work and all of that. Also, there is a health restoration. If someone is worried about their loved one, or you're worried about yourself, I actually see a healing. I see a miracle. I see a blessing from the universe. Everything's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. There's going to be a great healing over your body and over your relationship. Now we're going to get to the good stuff. Of course, healing is the good stuff, but now we're going to get to the really good stuff. Your relationship with this person is about to take a drastic turn into a miracle of restoration. Now, the star card is restoration because it comes after the Tower, which is complete annihilation and destruction of everything that was. Okay? There was a foundation, there was a difficult situation that needed to be healed, that needed to be dealt with. And this means, yes, we're going to deal with that. We're going to heal it. This is kind of a little miracle, to be honest. So expect a miracle. You guys are well on your way to restoration with your person, and that means a healed relationship, a blessed relationship. I want to get some clarification. Before I do, guys, I found this new tarot reader on YouTube, and I really like him. I only saw one video so far, but his name is Spiritual Kev. And I really like his videos. If you guys want to check out a new reader, or maybe you've already heard about him, I don't know. He would be a really fun one to check out. So I wanted to kind of mention his name on here today. I told him I would on his channel when I heard his reading, and he seemed really happy. So, sorry guys, I have like a little bit of a runny nose going on, but he's really nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else is going on with the clarification of a love oracle. I made these cards. These are available on my website. These are the True Love Oracles, okay? And we're going to get a clarification. I usually use these cards to clarify a tarot, just to give me the vibe of that card. Because these cards, as you know in tarot, have a lot of meanings. Sometimes each card can have 10 to 20 different meanings. And a lot of times you'll guys see people doing tarot with a lot of guesses. It could be this, it could be that, it could be this, it could be that. And I do that. I'm guilty. I have done a lot of that because there's a lot of viewers. And yeah, it could be a lot of different situations for different people. But whenever you guys do your own tarot and you want to dive deep into some specifics, it's really good to get clarifiers. At least one, to clarify the tarot card and say, what does this truly mean? Can I have a more defined? And that's what I'm doing here, okay? So Spirit, can I have a more defined clarification of the star card and what that means for my collective? Please show me through these oracles. What does the star card really mean? Ooh, we have a letting go. And I'm sorry. Wow. This person is going to let go of a grudge, let go of anger, let go of karmic situations. A lot of you guys, this is letting go of a karmic relationship. For a lot of you guys, this is, I've been praying and seeking and asking this person to let go. I've been praying to God to help our relationship, to let go of a third party or a karmic cycle. And the wish, the prayer, the healing, the restoration is this person finally lets go. And then they come in with a wish-fulfilled apology. I am sorry. All right, I'm sorry that I've hurt you. I'm sorry that all of this has happened. Look, under letting go, we even have a moving on. So moving on, letting go, and forgiveness. That's all really aligned with each other, to be honest. I'm sorry, letting go, moving on, and forgiveness, all connected. So this star card, I think a lot of you have just been praying that you guys can get past whatever situation was holding you back. And there probably was a third party. I see 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. But even so, my clock's chiming. 3-3 is the energy of the Empress, which is again a healing and a restoration and a birth and something coming together into being. And then we have the Hierophant, which is commitment. Okay, Taurus vibes, right? With the King of Pentacles. Could be a Taurus or Aquarius involved. But this is that commitment, that marriage, stability that finally comes in. So in your future, I do see a marriage with this person. I see commitment and a home and a business and a life. I see a celebration of love and friendship. This is wedding vows. This is wedding announcement, engagement, birth of a child, the beginning of a new business, the celebrating of a couple coming together. All of the above. Let's get some more details about that apology. Spirit, can you please clarify the apology with these cards? Please clarify the apology. Please clarify. Okay. No, cat. This is not an area to jump up on. No. Okay. No, Sumo. Sorry, the cat and Sumo are right there. Okay, so anyways, bottom of the deck for this apology is I've been, okay, in denial about my intimacy issues and my fears of being used and abused. So this person has had his or her own fair share of running away and just not admitting that they've got the issues, that they've had some serious issues. They haven't opened up with you like they should have, before in the past, and that now they really want to. Okay, so that's going to be overall, underall part of this grand apology. The next one is take it off and bear it all. And this is just get real, get clean, get honest. It's time to take off the mask. It's time to get real. And then we have, I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. Please help me figure this out. This person's going to be asking for help. And I think that's why we have the collaboration, 3 of Pentacles. This person's going to apologize, A, for needing your help. B, apologize and say, I really don't know what I'm doing spiritually and in life in general. Can you help me? Can you help me get my life together? Can you help me figure out my path? Can you help me heal? Can you help me get on track? I'm sorry that I even have to ask you, but can you please help me? I need help. I don't want to be alone in this world. And even if I wasn't alone, you're the right person to ask for help. So anyways, this person's going to ask you for some help. Maybe financially, maybe with health also. Hey, Insane Justice. Hey, Shay. Okay, let's get one more message, please, to clarify the energy that we're in. Oh my God. I just talked about a tower, but it's here. Tower moment. The star and the tower. At least they go together. 2 peas in a pod. Bottom of the deck, it's spicy. This is a spicy meatball. Guys, this relationship's about to take a big, surprising turn. Turn of events. Shocking, really. But you know what? Clarity. Major clarity. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know what's going on. I feel congested. Okay. I had a drink. All right. So let's go ahead and clarify one more time. Another one. This time we'll use the Hocus Pocus Tarot. Spirit, I want to clarify the Tower. I know we know what it is. This is just a shocking apology that's coming in the future for my clients and for myself. But can we have one more bit of clarity? So we have the Queen of Potions, which is Queen of Cups, love, relationships, marriage, hearts that meet. This is also a signal for this is true love. This is true love. This is attraction. This is romance. This is all good things coming in for you guys. Followed by the High Priestess, a major arcana. And look how she's calling in the little children. Okay, calling them in. They're listening to her like a siren. The High Priestess is powerful. She's magical. Again, I have to say, if you guys have been using magic in a good way, good results, good results. This is also a secret love. You're going to find out this person secretly really loves you. And maybe it's not a surprise. For a lot of you guys, it's not a surprise. You've known this person loves you. But for some of you guys, this is, oh my God, you love me? You really love me? Like, you love me? Oh my God. And it's an answered prayer. And it's like we can finally be together. We can finally let the past go and be together. Underneath the Queen of Potions is this, wait, is this, what is this? Ace of Pumpkins, which is a fresh new start, a physical brand new beginning, something that is a blessing into this real physical world. Followed by the Six of Potions. And this is the reunion and reconciliation. This is two hearts that meet back together for harmony. This is I've missed you. This is about the past. And this is thinking fondly about the past, having good memories, having good feelings. The Ace of Pumpkins is like, I would like to start again. So I see love starting again. This is a very for sure relationship because it's also under here is the Four of Candles, which is the Four of Wands, which is union and marriage and relationship. So I definitely feel you guys are headed for a spicy tower, not a negative one, okay? Something romantic and passionate and attractive. And you guys are going to get to move forward in this relationship. And it's progress. I'm not saying it's all the answers in the whole world come true. All your prayers and wishes come together and it's like some big, massive celebration. But what I am saying is it's celebratory. What I am saying is this is progress. This may not be the answer to all your problems. This may not be the cure to fix everything, but it's a start. It's a start. So I really just feel like that's what this whole connection is about right now. This may not be everything in the whole world, but it's a start. And you guys are taking a start in the right direction. High Priestess represents the bonds between desire and manifestation, the seen and the unseen, the magical and the physical. Sarah Sanderson knows this connection, as her magic allows her to mesmerize children and perform dark spells. From her connection, you shall learn to recognize your desires so you can manifest them into reality. If this is upright, someone has focused their will and manifested a desire into being. And although it may not be sucking the lives out of the children of Salem, this newfound power is going to help you to gain understanding of oneself and the current path. Continue to reflect on your goals as you journey forth and the understanding of the first step of manifesting, which is visualization and action. So this is subtle action. Again, progress. You guys have been manifesting this person to come back into your life, to apologize and say sorry, and kind of admit that they've been in denial, okay, about you and about their feelings and what they really wanted, okay? We also have, I'm sorry if I've ever made you question your own worth, because you are an incredible person inside and out. We also have, I will always forgive the mistakes you make. But this is also, I hope you forgive the mistakes I've made. So I know there's an apology and there's forgiveness, and that's progress. You guys are finally in unification. Six of Cups is we're coming back together after a very painful Five of Cups. We went through a Five of Cups, which was sorrow and sadness. We've both been crying over spilled milk. We've been at a loss. We've been grieving and we've been suffering. And it's been quite the heartache. But now we can come out of that state, move on, let go of the past and whatever happened to us, and let the tower destroy everything that was so we can rebuild fresh. Just you and I, brand new start. Let's start from scratch again, okay? And that's what I see here with the Three of Cups. And that is, let's be friends. Let's talk. Let's hang out. Let's maybe go to dinner. Let's have some coffee. Why don't you come to my house and we can, hang out for a little bit, get to know each other again, watch a movie, or just sit around the table and talk. And, this is getting to know each other once again. These are three sisters having fun. They're having a tea party. They're talking about the new gossip. They're relaxing, but they're also dressed to their best. They're at a dinner party, but they had a chance to get away from the dinner party to just maybe have a little girl time. This is about friends and conversation and happy times. So this is what it stands for you guys, okay? And it's like, let's hang out, let's talk, let's be friends, let's reunite, let's make some progress here. We can't just jump out of a Five of Cups, separation, sadness, and loneliness, and pain and suffering, and then automatically jump into marriage. In the real world, that's not how it works. Thank you, Yogini, for the $4.99. I appreciate that so much. I have another Three of Cups, which is the Sanderson sisters. That one just didn't get pulled, but there's another one in there. So anyways, this one is more of a friendship situation. And that's what you guys need, because we all know we're all grown-ups here. We don't just imagine and pretend like kids that we're going to come out of a really bad situation and be married the next day. Or there's some, spiritual flash of lightning that sparks love into this person to marry you immediately. Like, we all know that's just not how it works. Not in the real world, not from what I've seen. Maybe it's your world, but I haven't seen that in my world. So we all have to start somewhere. The tower comes down, it destroys everything. And it's not like night and day, tomorrow we have a new tower. It takes progress. It takes effort. It takes work together. And we have to start brick by brick. And yeah, day one, we may have, 10 feet of brick put up, and that's a great start. And day two, we're going to go a little higher and better, and we're going to keep going till we get there and we rebuild the tower how we want. Maybe better than before, but it has to start somewhere. And so I'm not going to be a reader and tell you, oh, it's all cupcakes and rainbows before you know it. Everything's going to be fixed. All your problems are going to go away and you're going to be happily ever after. No. In fact, if you guys want my real truth, it's probably going to take not 1, not 2, but 3 years. 3 years of consistent effort to make this relationship blossom and grow into a marriage. 3 years for you to have what you want. So it is going to take some time. This isn't an overnight thing. Okay. But you are going to get what you want. When you get the Queen of Potions, she's a nurturing soul, placing the needs of others before her own. She provides strength during times of hardship, and she inspires creative endeavors. Her wisdom is always filled with great insight, guided by her intuition. So I do see the financial endeavor together that you guys are going to take. That's going to grow. It's going to become something. I also see working together for health. Thank you, Liga, for the $10 on Cash App. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, finally making progress is great. Don't expect big miracles, but expect progress. At least we know you guys are going in a good new direction. And when you get the Ace of Pumpkins, it represents the beginning of a business adventure or the start of financial success. Now is the time to kick off a new endeavor. Look for new beginnings in your career or investments. Meet this opportunity with an entrepreneurial spirit, as no reward comes without risk. So again, and I don't believe it's just financial. I believe that the ace is a fresh start. I believe that it's physical. Something you can see, hear, taste, touch. I believe that it's a blessing from above. When you get an ace, it's something blessed. It's a gift. And sometimes it's kind of a promise. It's a promise that if you do things as they need to be done, things are going to work out. It is something that you have to reach out and take. So, let me put these back. This is the future for the both of you. Expect an apology. Expect this person ready to move on from the problems you guys have had. And expect this person to move on from a karmic or another situation that you've been praying to God they would let go of. And expect this person to just say, can we move forward and can you forgive me? Can you forgive me for what I've done? And can you forgive me? I see the light. I've been in denial. Like, I just want to go forward. So, anyways, that's the future. It looks really wonderful. Let's see what this person is feeling about you right now. And like I said, 3 years. It's going to take 3 years to kind of grow, okay? Spirit, how does this person feel right now? So 4 swords. I'm resting on it. I'm thinking. I'm at peace. She's holding lavender. She's on clouds. She's asleep. She's resting her sword. She doesn't want to fight. She doesn't want to argue. She just wants to be quiet. She wants to meditate, rest, and be still. This person may be silent with you right now, not talking. Thank you, Britt B, for the $4.99 for the donation. Thank you. I appreciate that. So yeah, this person is just quiet with you right now. If you're experiencing silence, quiet, that's okay. This person's trying to make sense of a lot of clutter in their lives, and quiet and stillness is what they need. Bottom of the deck is 6 of Swords. And I love this because this is resolution. Okay, so we have rest and resolution. This person is being quiet right now and hoping that no arguing, no fighting, no 3 of Swords is what's needed so you guys can move on from a toxic, terrible situation of conflict and drama over the sunset, going towards the sunset into peace and healing and resolution. They don't want to fight. They don't want to start anything with you. They just want to keep things good at this time. And they're hoping that that is the peace that you guys really both need. They are going to pick up communication here pretty soon. Sagittarius may be a prominent sign for you with this individual. Under that is the World and the Queen of Wands. So you are almost very close, soon for them to come to a healing and a clarity and a new beginning. They're going to start talking to you very soon with the 8 of Wands. This is, we're going to communicate, we're going to talk, we're going to text, we're going to go forward quickly, but we're not there yet. Right now, today, and maybe for the next week, I just need to be quiet. I've got some real restoration to do. But I'm thinking about you. Honestly, they're thinking about you. They really are. Your person has got you on their mind. And they're just hoping that you guys can get to a good place. And they really are hoping and praying for that. You know, traditionally, the 4 Swords in the original Rider-Waite Tarot has a knight that's sleeping in his own coffin. And that represents a man that went to war and was not killed. And this was what they used to do back in the day. These knights would go to battle, and if they were not killed in their battle, they would go back to the church where their coffin would already be made, their stone, whatever you call it. Maybe it wasn't a coffin, but it was a stone thing that they put them in. I don't remember what it's called. Anyways, they would go back to that place and pray for, I think, like a whole day. They would lay in there and thank God that they weren't dead. And they survived that battle. And so it was an act of appreciation. And it was also deep, grateful energy and meditative. And so I do believe there's still that energy of that piece of the tarot here with the 4 Swords, which is rest, but also prayer. Now here, she's just sleeping. She's just resting on a cloud, you know. She just wants to be quiet and have peace. But your person is also grateful. Grateful for an opportunity with you. Grateful that you're willing to forgive them. Grateful that they're still alive. Grateful that they have a second chance. And as soon as they have given their thanks and they've made peace with their past, they're going to come out of that state and move forward with you, okay? And go into a state of healing. So I really wanted to say that. Anyways, right now your person's just being quiet, but they are hoping that you'll forgive them and you guys can get past this period. Let's clarify their thoughts. Spirit, please clarify this person's thoughts for my collective group. Sumo, no. So I'm gathering the courage to reach out to you. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense with the whole reading for the future and right now. Right now, they don't have the courage. Right now, it's not happening. They need the courage to reach out. And that's why they're praying and they're moving through this. So they're gathering courage to reach out to you. Under that, if I could stay, I would. So right now they feel like they can't be with you. They have to pull back. They have to be quiet. It's not that they want to, it's that they need to. Underneath that, we have be a good girl and please your divine man. And the fact that you give me the time of day blows my mind. So underneath the facade of silence, this person has a lot of passion built up for you. And maybe that passion hasn't come out yet. Maybe they haven't really gotten a chance to express all the passion that they have inside for you. They'll get to that place. They'll get there. They're not there at this moment. And that's why after the Six of Swords comes the Eight of Wands. Once they're able to make peace with whatever's going on in their life, they are going to be able to heal and move forward with you pretty quickly. A little more clarification on the current energy of this person thinking silently about my collective group. Oh, they're lonely. They miss you. They're lonely in their silence. They're lonely holding away from you. They also understand you're lonely, but they are lonely right now in the situation. But look, magic is in the air. And again, pumpkins, Halloween, if you guys have done magic recently, expect it to really help. It's really going to help change your situation. Sumo, settle. No. Okay, we're going to get an oracle to conclude the reading. And then I'll do a few cards before I go, and we'll be back on later today. Okay. Spirit, give me the overall energy for the reading for my collective to understand this better and more fully. Give my collective the reading they need with this clarification to clarify this entire energy of the reading today. What does my collective need to know? So you guys got She Who Aches, Perpetua. This is sadness, solitude, silent, and withdrawal. And it does make sense. We got the Four Swords, rest and silence. We got lonely, so we got the solitude. And we're definitely feeling that withdrawal from you. And as you're watching my reading today, you're like, Steph, my person's withdrawn from me. I've tried to reach out. I've tried to move things forward with this person, but I'm not getting a lot of feedback. Relax, relax, rest, wait, patience. Temperance was here, which is patience. Meditate, heal, find solace. It will pick up. In about 2 months, this is really going to pick up. I think you guys have 2 months of rest and solace. I'm serious, 8 weeks. 8 more weeks of rest and solace. I'm not saying you're not going to get any communication from this person. I'm not. But I'm saying even if you do get communication from this person, it's not going to be a whole lot. It's just not going to be, because this is a time for healing and restoration for you and for them. But you guys are moving over into a good energy. So I know you're aching for this person, and this person is surely aching for you. But give it 8 weeks, guys. Bottom of the deck here is She Who Surprises. Breeze. Surprise, discovery, and revelation, which is the Tower. And look at all these butterflies. You know they stand for rebirth and transformation. She's even holding a big one. This is a Tower. You are going to be surprised. So maybe not completely surprised, because I've already given you tarot and you're like, okay, Steph said 8 weeks. Watch, I'm not going to be that surprised. But maybe they're going to be surprised. But as you wait, watch, there's going to be a surprise happening. Okay. Perpetua, she who aches. She epitomizes the silent despair. And sometimes it's felt when you are separated from someone you love. In her heartache, Perpetua has chosen to withdraw into her garden, hushed with snow. In her hands is her journal, where she pours out her pain. Her faithful magpie bears a gift, but she doesn't see it. The golden ring in in his beak, goes unnoticed. And as do the sheets of paper she cast aside. If only she would see the beauty around her, the quiet in the trees, the kindness in a friend, and the ability to create. Then Perpetua might break down through her own sorrow. She tries to cover her pain in layers of gorgeous fabric. But when she keeps herself from others, she remains in the solitude of sadness. This is totally the Four of Cups. Clarifying your entire reading is the Four of Cups, which is, I love this person, but they haven't accepted my love. I love this person, but it's not the right time. There's a rejection, but there's also a gift at the same time. So the message of this card is that someone may be needlessly, the message of this card is someone may be needlessly mirrored in their own grief. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Someone's got to make sure they're doing the work, and it must be done so they can escape from this wintry garden of frozen tears. While it can be hard, you can rise from your place of detachment, because writing is a good thing. Even if it's a letter you write down but never send, consider starting a journal, even if you haven't already. Free yourself by releasing the words racing through your mind, and do not ignore offers of help or assistance. They may come from unexpected allies, from faraway places, or even a close neighbor who's as chatty as a magpie. Your sadness will be alleviated, and you will begin to move forward if you share parts of yourself again. Soon you'll be able to look back at your footprints in the snow and see how far you've come. So I guess a lot of you guys are just disappointed and unhappy. Unhappy with how your person has treated you. Unhappy with the result of this reading. Unhappy with the past. And maybe just depressed and unhappy in general. And if that is you, or that is them, maybe they are just unhappy. This is a time of healing. Now, it didn't say it's going to happen as a gift, like, oh, you poor thing, let me fix you. The universe isn't going to fix you. And the universe isn't going to fix them. I'm sorry, there's no magic angel that's going to come down, lay their hands on your person or you, and fix you guys. And if you're ever in belief that that would ever happen, I'm sorry to disappoint you and say that's not going to happen. Not ever. It hasn't, and it won't. But the good thing of this reading is someone's doing the work. And if someone does that work, especially if both of you do, we're going to get courage to get out of the snow, out of grief and sadness, out of the past, out of everything that happened that was painful and hurtful, and move on and let go and go into the Six of Swords. And I do have to say, I'm called to say, so many people want to go back to where they left off. It's true. It is true. A lot of you guys wish you could go back to where you left off and start there. Maybe you were so in love and living together, making plans for a future before you guys broke up. And then it's been a long time since you've seen each other. It's been a long time since you've been in communication or whatever. And a lot of you guys are just hoping that they'll call you, they'll text you, they'll confess all their love for you, how much they've missed you, like magic, right? And that they'll run back to your house or back to you and say, I'm here, I'm yours, let's be together. You know? Let's get back together. Let's get married now. Let's move in. Let's have a family. Let's live life. Let's start again. I hate to be the person that seems like the realist, but most likely that's not going to ever happen. And a lot of people are still waiting for that. They're still hoping for that. And anything they get, any text, any phone call, any decent reading, any spiritual progress, it's not good enough. It's not good enough because it doesn't fix what happened. And whenever somebody reaches out or says something, it's not good enough because you didn't apologize about what you did. And it's not good enough because what you're bringing doesn't fix what happened. Anyways, we can't live like that. They're going to do things that you're going to feel aren't good enough. Good enough to erase, 6 bad years, 3 bad years, whatever. Good enough to erase them rejecting you and choosing someone else. It's just not good enough what you're going to get. Anyways, the whole message today is be grateful for what you do get. And instead of trying to pick up where you left off, start fresh. Ace of Pentacles. The Star card. That's kind of starting from scratch. Imagine that your person has amnesia. They don't remember what happened. Not the way you do. Imagine you're meeting them for the first time. This is your first meeting. You don't want to take all your baggage. If you step into this new birth, this new relationship with them, this opportunity to be friends first, and you want to skip the friendship and go straight to the sex, or go straight to moving in together, or go straight to talking about marriage, you're going to lose. I would run away from you. If you were my person and you laid a bunch of baggage at my feet, all your suffering, all your heartache, all your woes and worries and pain, all your wants and desires and needs, and you were so needy and incomplete, and you wanted me to marry you to make you happy, and you wanted me to move in with you to prove my love, and you wanted me to do this, this, and that, and A, B, and C, and D, and E, and F, and G, I would run. I would leave you. I would think that you're messed up. Even if I caused you pain in the past, I would think you are so far gone mentally and emotionally and spiritually, your energy would repel me and I would go. So I want you guys to think about that. Are you being in a weird energy that is repelling your person away from you? Because we're hanging on to sadness and grief about rejection or separation. Because forgiveness came up. I'm sorry came up. There is some sort of reparation. Like there is some sort of I'm coming to make it up to you. But if it's not good enough, we're going to have a problem. And what these cards are saying is you can't have a whole list of needs and wants for this to work. You have to scratch the list of needs and wants and start fresh with the Ace of Pentacles. Anyways, the journal prompts are, what is the root of someone's unhappiness? The nitty-gritty. What is the true reason for someone to be unhappy? Second, what have I done to begin to dispel my despair? Which means, what have I started to do to get rid of my unhappiness, my melancholy, my negative attitude, my feeling sorry for myself? Have I done anything to get rid of that? Have I seen a counselor? Have I gotten therapy? Have I been working out? Have I cleaned my house into a place where I feel happy and comfortable at home? Am I taking care of myself spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and educative-wise? What am I doing for me? Third, what is one more thing that I can do so I can feel better? So there's always something else you can do to feel better. But this is get in a good energy. All right, so now we're going to clarify she who surprises, Breeze. She who surprises stands watching at her window. She is singing a song we can't hear, but the butterflies can. They are attracted to her nature, as if she were living in a living representation of sweet nectar and flowers. She is their butterfly queen, who can direct them to the sweetest flowers. She oversees all the pollination of not only the flora, but the human mankind as well. One of her favorite things is the unexpected discoveries. It isn't only the surprise bringing Breeze her happiness, but the feelings of divinity that comes from within this marvelous moment of revelation. When this card of surprise shows up, expect the unlooked for moment. If you are receptive and fortuitous and unheralded insight, you stand a very good chance of finding the answers you need. The key here in this message may come in an unusual, unexpected way. You cannot expect a straightforward answer or straightforward response, and in this case, a straightforward apology. Rather, look for things that reveal themselves through patterns, through signs.